So now I'm gonna prime my lids. This is also my concealer. So yeah, this is the Glimmer Brightening Concealer. I love this. And so now we can start talking. I'll just tell you the new products, maybe give you my input if I haven't used it, or if I have used it, I just tell you what I think about it. However, I could do review videos, okay? So basically, you guys, yes, I just been really, again, I know this sound crazy, but you know what? First I'm gonna tell you, I just had to do MRI and um things like that, that I had to do. And look like every time when I get started doing YouTube, look like something occurs, and I know it's the devil in people, okay? And it's just the devil comes in every time when I get a plan to start creating YouTube videos. Something pops up with my health, something happens, um, and I know it's the devil. I just know it's the devil. God don't let me know that He's fixing that though. God is in all full control. So people don't want me on YouTube. What it is, people don't want me on YouTube. And listen, I tell them no. Because at one time, I never thought about it. I honestly never thought about being on here, but God told me to get on YouTube and create a channel, and I did, and I created all those videos that you see on my Shella Shemay channel. So I obeyed, even though I was so scared and frightened, didn't know what to do, didn't even know how to edit or anything, but God taught me, okay? Nobody taught me how to do it. God taught me. So we got the eyes primed real fast, y'all. So now with eyeshadows, I have so many eyeshadows that I can use. Like, not really a lot, but the Lord has blessed me with a few new makeup eyeshadow palettes, because a lot of my palettes that I had were expired and I had to get rid of them. Okay. So the Lord has blessed me. And I think I'm going to use this right here, because I don't think people know how good these palettes are. Now I have this palette as well. This is a new one. I use this Feel Any Beauty palette, and that's a new one. This is the one that I've been using all along. I like to use the highlighting colors in there too, like on my brow, or not on my brows, but on my lids, as well as my under eye, to set my concealer. But the eyeshadow that I mainly want to use is the Nova Beauty. So y'all gonna get an idea where my dress is coming from. Okay, I just told you. Fashion Nova. I got a Fashion Nova dress. I usually always do get a Fashion Nova dress, because their dresses just fit me good. I just like the fit. Not that I don't like Shein dresses, but I just love, when it's my birthday time, I love Fashion Nova dresses. So with that, I was able to get two of these palettes, which I saw some, I don't know if they are influencers, beauty influencers, or just models on the website. They were using these palettes, and one is the bronze palette. I used this yesterday. Oh my God, this is so pretty. And also I have the smoky tone palette as well. So there's only two palettes that I know of. That was all that was available, and I got them, and I got 40% off, so I really got a great deal. And so, y'all, I've been loving these. I've been loving these. I mean, I'm so happy. I look forward to buying more makeup from Nova Beauty in time as I can. I can't promise like immediately, but maybe one item every here and there, just kind of slowly whenever I can. But y'all, this is the Bronze Beauty I'm going to use today, because I used it yesterday, and I really love this really orange like warm orange shade, and I just love the whole palette. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this today and create a look, because it is just, I'm telling you, really, really great palette. um from what I noticed, okay, may not be everybody's opinion and what they think, but I think it's wonderful. So first of all, I use this Feel Any Cosmetics palette, and I use these two tones, and I use these to set my concealer as well. This is a very nice brightening type of, colors that's good to set your concealer or whatever. It's just really, really good. So I'm gonna use it, and I'll probably end up using this one brush, okay, because I don't like to use too many brushes. I got some brushes to wash as it is. So I just go over my lid with these two highlighting colors after putting that concealer on, and I'm gonna put it on lightly. I'm not gonna like pack it on. Usually I pack it on and then I'm just like, no, then I have to go back in with other things to warm it up to match my skin tone or whatnot. But I need a base on this concealer, because I've tried eyeshadows without the powder, and I feel like, ugh, girl, you need to. Now this is where I highlight. I add more product. I love for my brow bone to look very highlighted, so I add a little extra onto the brush, as you can see there, hopefully. Y'all, I am in the works of getting me another phone, some lighting, better lighting, but the Lord has blessed me with something that's coming tomorrow. You're going to be amazed. The Lord blessed me last night, and I have been so thankful, because I've been reading the Bible, having my own little Bible study, and yeah, I'm gonna need the product that's coming. I'm so happy God made that happen. What I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna try to create another video tomorrow. I'm gonna try to. But let's get back to the dress situation. Okay, so y'all know I'm using this palette, Nova Beauty. This is the bronze palette. So what is going on is I had to do some MRIs, CT scans, and everything. And it's due to what has occurred. That's all I'm gonna say, and I don't have to give any personal information, but just know I had to do that. And so I just had to stop, and I said, Lord, look, like every time I get ready to get back to YouTube, something like this always occur. And the Lord just gave me comfort. He really did. He gave me comfort to know that everything is in his hands and that everything's going to be okay. Now, y'all, I'm going to have to use another palette of mine that, well, let's see first. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Is there a transition shade in this one? No. I don't want to use the other palettes. I'm trying to stick with this one palette, okay? So let's try to make it work. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this orange shade here that I really like. It's one reason why I'm using this palette, because I used it yesterday and I love the look. It was really pretty. I didn't go up high, and I'm not going to go way up high with this look. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We'll see. But anyways, I've been doing, having to do some medical type of exams or whatnot about a circumstance. And so I wasn't able to upload a video for my birthday, which I didn't get my birthday dress until the 10th. Well, no, it was Monday, this week Monday. And it was supposed to have been delivered on the 6th before my birthday. My birthday is November the 9th. So, in case some of y'all may be new, okay? So, I didn't get it to the 10th, right? Monday was the 10th. And so I was like, okay, it's the weekday, and then I had some appointments. I was like, okay, listen, I had to get something else, okay, because someone had blessed me with birthday gift and told me to buy me something, because they know I normally do buy me stuff when it's around this time. I really do buy me something for my birthday. I really treasured my birthday. So I wanted a backdrop, but I wanted something different. I didn't want to go for the platinum color that I'm used to, rocking or whatnot. It's good, but I just wanted something different because I'm on a whole nother level. So I got the backdrop, and I'm going to describe the backdrop in the video. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but it's a reason why I chose the colors. It's a reason why I went with the theme. Just know it's just what I've been through, the hardship, the hard times. So I wanted something that represents, like, hey, I've been through a lot, and blah blah blah. So I said, well, I might as well wait to create the video, because I need to wait on that, because I had to wait a couple days after Monday before I received the backdrop. All right, so going on furthermore, just making a long story short, I just decided that I'm going to upload this video very soon. Just keep an eye out on my Shella Shimay channel, and you will see my dress. I usually reveal my dress before I actually put it on, but this time I'm just going to show it. Not going to reveal the dress quite yet. I'm going to show it to you when I am ready to make the video. Because usually I show the dress and then I say, look forward to me putting this dress on for my birthday. Well, it's different. Different day, different time. And I just want to make it a surprise. So that's that with the dress. Just know that I've had some MRIs, CT scans for something specifically. And I was like, Lord, every time when I start doing something, like I've been doing outfits of the days almost every day, except every once in a while. And I said, look at here, something pops up. It's the devil. Don't want me to do YouTube. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do YouTube, even if it's just a few times a week, Just like today, I had nowhere to go, but I was like, let me get up, get ready, and tape a video. So that's exactly what I did. I could be just sitting in there watching something on my phone or whatnot, or on the TV or whatnot, and I was like, nope, get up, do something. Like, get up. I don't like to lay down all day, all the time, because that's when the devil really gets talking to you. You got to stay motivated and keep going, even when things are going on. And I hate to say that. After I got deliverance from my surgeries and all of that, here it is again. Satan attacked me again. But it's okay. God is in full control about what occurred, what happened, the reason why, what's behind it. It's all in God's hands. So now I'm going to go into this shade because I did yesterday. I'm kind of recreating the same look, but the eyeshadow is coming up a little bit higher than it was yesterday. Just a little bit higher on my eyes. So I'm just going to warm this up in the corner here. And remember, I'm not a makeup artist. I just put on makeup according to just how I put it on. Okay. So going on furthermore, I just been really happy in the Lord. Been reading the Bible, singing gospel songs in my home, and just staying motivated, because everything I've been through, I mean, God will be the only one that will give me, you know, that I need, comfort. And everything is, you know, God is giving me like what I need, you guys. And that is comfort, security, everything is what I need. And I'm learning more and more about God, and it feels so good to just get to know His Word and what He thinks about things. And I'm learning a lot. Even though I know a lot because I was raised up, you know, where I had to go to church every week and things like that. I know a lot, but sometimes God come back and remind you, sometimes He come back and remind you like, hey, you know, and I love that. That means He love us, right? He comes back and let us know, what I tell you, like, listen to me, you know? And so, yeah, I've been loving that and just doing my best to be as good as I can be, y'all. So, I'm really excited because I plan on, every time I say this, y'all be my witness. Every time I say I'm ready to come back to doing regular or creating regular videos, something pops up every time. I'm not lying. It's every time I say that, something occurs. So to block me from doing what I say I'm going to do. When I tell y'all I'm going to create videos, I'm telling y'all the truth. But I'm telling you also, when I say that, it's always something that always pops up. Every time. And I told the Lord about it. I said, Lord, look, like every time I tell the people that's watching, my subscribers, my viewers, that I'm going to do something, look like something else pops up. Like something, and the Lord let me know, it's the devil. It is the pure devil. And He lets me know not be discouraged. That He is right on it and in control. So that, I just put that in there because I wanted to say something about the Lord and how the Lord is helping me, because the Lord knows that I'm telling the truth about what I'm saying. Every time I say I'm getting started on YouTube, somebody thinks of something to do and just try to get me back in the doctor's office every single time. Every single time. And I will say, don't do this. Do not. I will say this, if any of these people watching, I'm going to say, do not. Don't. Best thing is, if you don't like somebody's content, just don't watch it. Don't try to stop somebody from, doing something that they like to do, or better yet, doing something that the Lord have told someone to do. Like, don't. And fashion, of course, I just want to make it clear, I'm doing makeup over here to do some chit chat, a little talking to you. But remember, my main thing that I love is fashion. But I feel like I'm not getting the support that I used to get, because I am into modesty clothing. And so when I was doing fashion, I was just, getting stuff like party clothes or whatnot. And a lot of people, ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you into and you're okay with it. But I'm at a whole nother new level. And so, yeah, I'm just in a whole nother new level. I'm not on that same level anymore. I'm going to use this pink shade. It's a little shimmery, I think. No, it's not. Well, it is a little bit, but I'm going to use a little bit of it. I'm trying to use that. I'm going to put all the shades together and see what it looks like. And yes, I brought the shade up on my brow bone that I said I wasn't going to do. Oh well. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with the brow bone shade in here. It's creating a look here. So yeah, you guys, I'm just wanting to come over here. I know it's been a while since I've been over here, but I've been thinking about people over here. I don't forget no one, okay? I mean, I had said that I wasn't going to tape anything over here anymore, but God just put this channel on me because this was the first channel. This channel. Let me get it together. This channel has helped me to be more open about my health care journey and the abuse that I've been through. I was feeling free over here to talk about it versus the other channel. It started right here more than it did the other channel, but both channels I talked about it, but this one I really came over here talking about things going on in my life that just wasn't right. Okay, I knew some things just wasn't normal. You know, you just kind of, God will let you know like something's not right here. So yeah, I'm just coming over here to say that, you know, ain't nothing stopped. I'm just doing what I have to do, and yeah, just doing what I have to do what I need to do, and I'm gonna use this color here. I'm gonna use this one here, right here in the center of my eye here, my finger here. Just every time when I decide to do something, just the devil gets in the way. That's all. Every time. But God is in full control. I like that. I love the mixture of all the tones in this palette. I think all the tones are so, it's the perfect tones for right now, like the season. Very nice. You see how easy the shades is to blend. I didn't mention that when I was blending out that orange shade. So easy to blend this shade, these colors in this palette. The shades in the palette is so easy. I love the colors all together. They're really pretty. And so now I'm going to take that same shade. I love that. It's like a taupe brown shade. I'll put it underneath my lash line. Hopefully my allergy eyes and that SPF lotion ain't gonna cause a problem, because lately it's been causing my eye to water up and everything when it comes down to eyeshadow right below my lash line. There we go. I was gonna go in with a natural look, but I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna show them this Nova palette in case some of you have not seen it. Pretty sure you have. This is not a new product, I don't think. I think they've been out for a while. I just haven't shopped on Fashion Nova in a while because I took a break and all, so I didn't buy anything and didn't go on the site. So I think this has been out for a while, but this is my first time trying this product. So, and from what I see, this shade right here is creamy. It has a nice creamy matte finish. I don't know what you call this, but it's soft It's got that great formula that I like. All right, so I'm gonna add a highlighting color. I don't know if I want matte tone or a shimmer like this. Look at that, it's so bright and vivid. And then it's this tone. I used this one yesterday. I haven't used that. Then we got some matte tones here. This one, and then of course we have also this color that's called this really pearlescent color here. I just want something vibrant, so I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here. Let me wipe my brush. I use one brush. I'm not going into several brushes, no, and have a lot of brushes to clean. Not going to do it. The only thing about this palette I think would have been good, this is a great brown shade, but I wish they had to put also a black shade in here. And they put this purpley color. They should have put a black in here. Then that way you can have an eyeliner color or a color in the corner that's a little bit more pigmented. But I'm going to go in first again with this brown tone before I go in with the highlight. I feel like if they had to put a black tone in there, this palette would be super duper awesome. I just feel like this palette is missing that. The brown is good because it's a bronze palette. I get it. But I think if they had to put a black in there for eyeliner, for color in the outer crease or the lash line, you know, it would have been really, really pretty. It is pretty, but it would have been better. There we go. That worked out good. Trying to fix this side of my eye and make it really bold here. There we go. I got what I wanted just then. Y'all know how I like bold makeup, statement, eyeshadow. Sometimes I do like a natural look. I do. But I also like bold looks most of the time. So let's go in here and deepening up this color. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this really highlighted color. I don't know how it's going to look. We're going to give it a go and try it and see what it does. I mean, and how it looks, you know. May not be ideal, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see what it looks like. So I'm going to grab another brush over here and find one. Where is it? I thought I just seen a brush. Here it is. Alright. So I'm going to go in with this really highlighting shade here. And put this all up in here. It may not look good. We'll see. Kind of blend it up here. A little higher. Sort of like cutting off this eyeshadow, but I needed to brighten up this area anyway. So there we go. Okay. Now, I feel like I just need a color into my crease, like really just bring this shade on into the crease. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bring it on into the crease like that. Yeah, I like that better. And just bring it on into the inner corner of the eye. I don't know, this is just me. What I like to do. My style. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to change the whole look, especially down here with all this shimmer. Just going to put this color all over the lid. A lot of times this is what I do when I'm not feeling that shimmer tone. Just going to create a smoky bronze eye makeup look. And then I'm going to add a little shimmer in the center. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I see that these eyeshadows here, they are very easy to blend out. They're really good. They're better than what I thought that it would be. I just gave it a chance, but according to what I saw online, they looked like they were going to be good palettes. Like, that's why I went ahead and got both of them. The smoky tone, which I've used already, and I used this one. And I have to say that it's impressing me. Like, the palettes is impressing. Really nice. So I'm just adding this where I put that other shade at underneath my lash line, and then I'll just clean it up, make it look a little neater. But when I'm in process, I don't worry about all that until after I put on my eyeliner and stuff and concealer. Then I go back in and correct and make it look a little neater. Right now I'm just adding the product on. So the only other thing I'm gonna do now is I feel like I should put some kind of shimmer in the center, because I came up so high with this shade. If I had kept it down here, I wouldn't have had to put a shimmer there, I feel. And I really didn't want to use no other palette but this one. The two shimmers that's in here, I don't know. I'll try this one to see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, this one works. I was going to go with another shimmer product that I have that I really like. Alright, this is pretty. See? It's pretty. Just right in the center. Like that. See, it's throwing off fall time look, but a smoky eye fall time look, or autumn makeup look. Yeah, I like that. Now I just need to put on my mascara and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell y'all my mascara I'm going to use. That's good enough. I want it a little bit bolder. Alright, so I like that. It kind of looks maybe not what some may like, but you know, it is what it is. I need to put on my liner and mascara. So For this, I'll do off camera, okay? Because you ain't got to look at that. You ain't got to see all of that. So, for mascara, I'm going to use the SheGlam Lash Lighter Ultra Lash Lift. Love this. And then for eyeliner, I'm going to use two products. I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Unstoppable Eyeliner. Use that in the waterline. And then I'm going to use my, I forget what this product is, Bold and Sexy eyeliner here as well. And I think that will do it. I'm not going to put on no falsies. I'm waiting to put on falsies when it's time for me to look my best. So y'all, let me finish my eye makeup and we'll be back, okay?